California was all we ever knew. And we just knew the people, we knew the places. We had our church in California we were really involved in. I had my daycare in California, and all of our family was there. So yeah, we never had to go outside of our bubble before. But we prayed about it, and there were several things that we prayed where I was kind of like, well, if this happens, then that's God saying we'll go. And then those things would happen like above and beyond, to where by the time we had to make the decision, I knew God was the one who set the entire thing up. At the time, we didn't know anybody in Texas. And so our move here was definitely a bold step for us, a big adventure. Moving out here knowing we didn't know anyone was kind of a scary part for me, because I am an extrovert and I just need people. We didn't have any people, it was just us. So that was something I prayed for, that God would give us friends and that would be easy. This was the first time that we had placed ourselves where we only had each other. Finding a new church was at the very top of our list. And that was something, I had looked up churches before we even left California. And I had watched, actually the videos of FiveStone, I had watched several of them right when we got into Texas the first week. I found a video, and it was Pastor Jerry, and I listened to it, and it started with the worship, and then it had, his sermon, and we just took a couple weekends to get settled, and then came to FiveStone probably the second month that we were in Texas. And we decided we were going to try out a couple other churches, and we did, but every time I left saying I want to go back to FiveStone, because it was just like a moth to a flame. I had to come back. So then when we did come back to FiveStone the second time, the next Sunday was going to be Group Link sign up. So when they were speaking about Group Link, when we left church that Sunday, I told Nathan we need to do the membership classes, and then we need to sign up for Group Link. And the next Sunday we came, and I was a little bit intimidated, but it was very organized. So I know I just looked at the paper and told Nathan, okay, these two groups, these are the ones we fit in the best. Let's just go talk to them. And I was able to say that we were new to the area, and they right away were like, oh my goodness, you should be in our group. We'd love to have you. And they're telling us about the other people in their group and what they typically do. And then it was just like, just a breath of fresh air that, okay, we made a connection and we finally had friends here. Like couple friends, and I had girlfriends, not just his work friends he spoke about. We actually knew people's names, and having people open to making new friends is something you don't always expect. You think, well, they know their people, and they have their friends, so they don't necessarily need me in their life, they're good. But the Group Link leaders are all people who are excited to allow new friendships to come into their life, and so it makes it a lot easier. I feel like before I was a friend to people that was an encourager and always helpful and always there for people, and joining this group of people who follow God's word and who are fed every week by these sermons that challenge us to show God's love, knowing people who obviously we're all in this together and trying to do our best, and but being in a group of people and having a group of friends that's their motives in life, and it's made it that I have a circle of encouragers now, and we all are looking out for each other. I know that God put all these people in our life because we asked for them, for one, but then we did the footwork to go and find them, for two. But then three, he wants everyone to serve him and be doing things together and have this community, and we definitely have that here in Group Link because it's a huge part. Go to the foyer, go talk to the groups, go look up what one you would fit. It's just a conversation at first. There's no commitment, but I'm sure as soon as people meet the leaders of the groups, they're going to want to jump in and be a part of it. But I would definitely encourage people, don't be intimidated and just walk out those doors and not be a part of the community of FiveStone. When you jump into this, you make friends, you make relationships, you know what's going on with the people at church, and then you're a part of something bigger in God's house and in God's plan. It's your turn this time. Go join a group, go make more friends. We should make time for people. God made time for us, everything in the Bible about Jesus. He made time for people. If we don't make time for people, we're missing it.